Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tay all here with you. Got our guy Devin Snow joining us about 15 minutes from now. But here in this segment, let's talk a little NFL Combine. Now, yesterday, the kickers, the D-line, and the linebackers reported to Indianapolis to get there, get settled. Today, there'll be a registration. There's going to be a pre-exam. There's going to be an orientation. There'll be team interviews. That is today. But everything actually kind of gets started really on Tuesday. So looking forward to doing that, being able to be there and interview all the early arrivals there for D-line and linebackers and specialists. And then the next day, so on Wednesday, you've got the DBs and the tight ends. And then I believe it's on Thursday where you have the running backs, quarterbacks, and receivers. Then the offensive line finishes things out. So we're going to have I'll be boots on the ground there. I'll be reporting back kind of who looks good, who measured well, who's a little underweight, who's a little overweight, who's a little small boy, who's 5'9" and 7/8", and who's actually 6 foot tall, like all those type of things. But there's a lot of things that go into the combine. Obviously, the on-the-field portion is going to be a large portion of it, but it's the team interviews. It's, the medical exams. It's all the different things that go on for the combine. It's really a mental test as much as it is a physical test.
What a pressure cooker all of these athletes are going to be put in, and for good reason. That's on purpose. They want you to be uncomfortable. They want you to be – the thing that I was shocked at when I went to the combine was how much they try to sleep deprive you.
Yeah.
They literally make you do interviews until 12 or 1 in the morning. Then you got to wake up and do a drug test the next day. You wake up like 4:35 in the morning the next day. They sleep deprive you.
Yep.
And they do all these things. You've heard of like different techniques that companies will use when they're interviewing candidates for a job. Like they put you under pressure. They put a test. Like the interviewer will be 30 minutes late to the interview. Yeah. See how they react, and they're watching them the whole time. Well, that's kind of how the combine is. They put you in a lot of pressure. They see how you react, and there are very few people, just mind you, like there's very few people that go to the combine and help themselves.
It's fair.
You go to the combine, and a good performance is not hurting yourself because all the scouts, all the GMs, all the coaches there, they are looking for reasons not to draft you.
Yep.
They are looking for reasons. When you walk in that door, they're trying to scratch you off the list. And your job is to stay on that list as long as possible. Now, you hear the stories, you see the people that do go there and help themselves. And it's usually guys that either bench press a lot, they run a 4.240, a lineman that runs like a 4.8 or a 4.9 or whatever it is. Like you see these people that do something that's so abnormal physically that they help themselves. Or maybe that's a guy that is a receiver and they just thought that he was a third down guy, sure-handed guy, but not didn't have that explosive speed. Well, if he can go run a 4.4, that kind of squashes that. But that's what I think a lot of people's misconception of the combine is you're trying to not hurt yourself more than you are trying to improve your stock, because it just doesn't happen.
Right.
Like that's not where the stock really, except for, there's going to be a handful of guys that do.
Yeah. That
move up a round or two just because GMs can't unsee what they saw when you run that fast 40.
Right.
But after that, it's a lot of pressure. Everything that you do with these kids, and I've said it here a bunch of times, everything from your last game your senior year or your junior year, whenever you decide to leave college football, from that last game, every single day until the beginning of September is about not getting cut or having an opportunity to continue to play the game that you've played your entire life.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of pressure. And that's the point, is to put you under pressure.
Now, for us, like we're trying to figure out, all right, what are the New Orleans Saints going to do? And a lot, and I mean a lot of mock drafts right now have them taking Jordan Tyson, receiver, out of Arizona State. Now, this is a receiver. He is 6'2", 200 pounds, so a different type of receiver than you have in Chris Olave, which we've talked about. If you go get another guy, you'd like to see him in a different mold, and this is a different receiver. This is somebody out of Allen, Texas, close to where you grew up there, Matthew. He started his career at Colorado his freshman year, had a good season. 22 catches, 470 yards, over 21 yards per catch, 4 touchdowns. Big play guy, right? Now, you'll probably remember him most for his 2024 season at Arizona State, where they go make the college football playoff, and he was Sam Leavitt, now LSU's quarterback, his biggest target. 75 catches, 1,100 yards, almost 15 yards per catch, and 10 touchdowns. Now, this year he played through a lot of injuries, 61 catches, 711 yards, only 12 yards per catch, but still had 8 touchdowns. So this is somebody in his career, he has been a big play guy. He has found the end zone a lot of different ways and a lot of different times. He has been a 21-plus yards per catch guy in his career. So he has shown you that he can do that. This year, again, there were some changes to the offense. It did not go as they all laid out. Once Sam Leavitt goes down, the offense kind of changed a little bit there, but still pretty productive when you consider all the shuffling they had there at quarterback. Jeff Sims had to come into the game at a different quarterback than Sam Leavitt. So Jordan Tyson, somebody that is going to either be the first or second receiver off the board. We all think Saints are going to go receiver. And again, 6'2", 200 pounds, a different body type than you have with Chris Olave. So for Jordan Tyson, I want to see what does he do on the clock. I think that's going to be one of the biggest question marks for him.
Well, you said we assume that they're going to take. We hope that they take wide receiver. Okay, let's not make any assumptions here. Of course, with the salary cap being healthy again, like there's a lot to be excited about. And can we talk a little real right now? Like the people that get drafted in the first round, especially, they're humans. They watch football. They know which organizations are good and not good. And I think that there's a decent amount of positions. And I think in the past, like if the Saints are drafting you high, I think there's probably some athletes out there that are like, dang it. And I'm just being honest. I'm being real. And it's just like someone getting drafted by the Browns. They're like, getting drafted by the Raiders. Now, I'm not trying to put the Saints in the same category as them.
Right.
But it hadn't been pretty for a couple of years. But at the wide receiver position, if you hear your name called by the Saints in the first round, you got to be excited this year.
Yeah.
You got a young quarterback in Tyler Shuck that looks like he's going to be the real deal. Yeah. You're going to play opposite of Chris Olave. So you are going to have one-on-one matchups.
Yeah.
You're going to get an opportunity to make an immediate, huge impact. Have an opportunity with a young quarterback that y'all can be together for the next however many years. So and that might not be for every position. If you hear your name called for the Saints, if you're at, defensive line, whatever it is, like you always want to go to a top contender, always. But at the wide receiver position, if your name is called with the New Orleans Saints, you got to be fired up, man, because you're going to have a lot of opportunity with a young head coach, a young quarterback, opposite of another number one receiver. Great opportunity.
So against the two ranked teams that Jordan Tyson faced this year, because, again, he didn't play a full season and went through some injuries. So this is against number 24 TCU at the time. He had 8 catches, 126 yards, 16 yards per catch, 2 touchdowns. Against Texas Tech, they win that game, the only game Texas Tech lost there in the regular season. He had 10 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown as well. So he showed up in big moments, and this is a big play receiver. You go back to the 24 season, kind of the same thing against the best teams. That's actually when he played his best. And so right now, a lot of mock drafts have the Saints selecting Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. Carnell Tate out of Ohio State is another person that's kind of in this conversation. Now, the Commanders, I know, are big fans of Carnell Tate, but even if let's say that they take Jordan Tyson, right? He goes before you. Carnell Tate, 6'3", 195. So he's in the same mold that we're talking about. That's somebody that had 51 catches, 875, and 9 tuds this year. So either way, whichever receiver you like, at least they fit the mold, I think, of what you need, what you're looking for. Chris Olave is a different type of receiver than a Carnell Tate, than a Jordan Tyson. So that's good. I like having diversity in my receiver room.
Yeah, for sure. And you need diversity. We've talked about what really makes a number one wide receiver. Like what is a number one receiver? And there's not one mold that fits that. Certainly Olave has the stats of it, but there's parts of his game that the Saints are missing. Yeah. There's some missing pieces in the passing game that we need that fits the mold of like what Tyler Shuck wants to do. He wants to push the ball. He wants to make contested throws, which they had a lot of success with Olave. But Olave he's going to be explosive. He's going to route you up. He's not necessarily going to make that contested catch. And so that's the one part of the offense that is missing. And they tried to do it with Vele a little bit, who had some moments, but
played better with Shuck than he did with Rattler.
Certainly.
And got on the field actually too.
Yeah, you got to play.
Yeah,
got to be put in a position to catch a pass. So certainly, yeah, that's just don't go running back. Don't go running back. I love running backs. Okay.
Yeah, but I think running back's not going to put you in a position right now with where you're at on your roster to be successful.
He's not a brand new first round pick running back is not going to get you to a playoff.
No.
Contender.
Now, the team that's selecting after you, the Kansas City Chiefs, they've got a lot of pieces in place. Mm-hmm. A running back might actually do them well because they're in a different spot. And you could say, well, they're picking right behind you. They didn't play great. But you got to look at what they have coming back, where they're at when they're healthy, just the Chiefs' history over the last decade. Like Jeremiah Love might be perfect for them at 9. It's not perfect for you at 8. Like you need a whole lot of help. And I think your biggest kind of cause for concern is who is going to be the Robin to your Batman at receiver. Mm-hmm. So if you can get that guy and you get it to your young quarterback who at the end of the year was playing well with Uber drivers. So if you get him some more talent, that's only going to raise his level of play as well. So I think every team's got a different situation. The Chiefs are in a completely different situation than you are in New Orleans. And
is that your favorite guy, Jordan Tyson?
I like Jordan Tyson the most, because I like Carnell Tate, but he's never been the number one receiver on his college team. It's not to say that he can't play like a 1, but he's had Marvin Harrison Jr., he's had Jeremiah Smith. He himself has never been the 1. Jordan Tyson's been the go-to guy on an offense. He's been the one everywhere really he's been. So for me, I like that. I like that mentality because – and you could say, well, Carnell Tate's not going to be the one in New Orleans. I understand that. But I think at times whoever you select is going to have to be. Like you said, if they shade coverage towards
you're selecting a top 10 pick.
Yeah, right. You want him to have –
what about
have 1,000-yard
What about the kid from Notre Dame, Malachi Fields? What's his prospect? What's his
I thought he had
position ranking?
I thought he was good in the Senior Bowl.
He was good in the Senior Bowl. 6'4".
He fits what you're talking about.
I just don't know if he's ranked in the top 10.
I think he's probably a top 40 pick, top 45 pick. I don't know that he's a top 32 pick. I know there's some big fans of Casey Concepcion from A&M as well at the receiver position because of all the different things that he can do.
Mm-hmm. How'd our guy Tyron Montgomery not get an invite
to the combine?
Yeah,
dummies
out there. Not looking in the D3 ranks.
I never really understand some of that. Like Kalon Black from Indiana didn't get a combine invite. He took over the national championship game. It was really the spark that kind of led them to victory.
Invite to the
combine?
No,
they went to the Senior Bowl. And
did good.
Yeah, very productive running back and didn't get an invite to the combine. So sometimes you have those head scratchers. That one maybe even more so than Montgomery. Like I think Montgomery should have gone because of what he did in Mobile. But like Kalon Black was one of the best players on a national championship team.
That's a weird situation.
Yeah.
That's an agent fault right there.
That's true. Like I would be so pissed.
Hey, agent, give me an invite.
Yeah. His teammate, Roman Hemby, who he shared the backfield with, is going, but yeah, no Kalon Black.
Weird.
Yeah. So if the Saints don't go receiver at number 8, I would be surprised. To your question before, like we think what they should do, what they're actually going to do. And I say that because I know edge rusher is another position that they're looking at, but this one is so deep at edge rusher. You can get one of those, I think, instant playmakers in the second round at that position. You start looking at some of the names that could be available in the second round at edge, and I think you're like day one starter type guys in the second round because it's that deep. I think it's the deepest position. I think edge rusher and tackle are the 2 deepest positions in this draft. And so knowing that receiver's not as deep, you need a receiver and you need an edge rusher, that's fine. We'll get our receiver in the first, our edge rusher in the second.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of positions you could say the Saints could improve on. Certainly most of them. But the receiver's the one. Just do it. Just go receiver. Let's not don't overthink this. Help your young quarterback. You've wanted a quarterback. Everybody wants a quarterback. You got one.
Yeah.
You found him.
Yeah.
You got your guy for a long time. Hopefully.
Yep.
Let's help.
Go help him out. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
If you don't do it, get an offensive lineman.
No, don't do that. You've not been great at that.
Well, okay, yeah.
Sign one of those guys in free agency.
Like in theory, I only say that, like, get a good offensive lineman. Maybe if you can't do that, if you don't know how to evaluate offensive linemen, don't do that.
Right.
But that'd be cool if they could.
It'd be awesome.
Like if you could get a good one, do that. But
yeah, and then don't pay the offensive lineman once you drafted him. Give him a second contract when he hasn't been great. That's a whole different conversation.
What?
As well.
Why
My
not?
God. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, our guy Devin Snow, a.k.a. Holden the Mayo, joins us right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com because banking should feel personal. It is personal. It's what it should be, right? So at First American Bank and Trust, you're not just an account number. You are a neighbor with locations across the state of Louisiana. They deliver personal service backed by the strength and technology you expect from a modern bank. So whether you're opening a checking account, growing your business, financing a home, or planning for the future, their team takes the time to understand your goals and build a plan that works for you. We say it every single day. Local decision making. They make the decisions right here in Louisiana. Trusted relationships, real service. That's what sets them apart. Visit FABT.com today to learn more.
That's right. For more than 100 years, they've been helping Louisiana families buy homes, build businesses, plan for the future. And it's all done with local bankers who live and work right here in your community. So when you call them, no phone trees, no out-of-state decision, just honest banking built and trust. Go. Local people, local decisions, FABT.com.
In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins and a mouth to cut the chunky with the plastic eye.
2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Before we get to our guy, Devin Snow, I want to remind you about our friends over at Rejuvame Medical. If you want to feel like your youthful self, if you want to have that quick first step, surprise some people here and there,
Surprise, surprise.
you go see them over at RejuveMeMedical.com. They got locations throughout the state of Louisiana, and we always encourage you, go get your blood work done. Go see what's going on inside your body, and then they're going to help you get on a path for success. And again, throughout the state of Louisiana, no matter where you're listening to us, we are talking to you because there's going to be a location that is convenient for you, RejuveMeMedical.com.
Yeah, they can do so much over at Rejuvame Medical. We kind of talk specifically towards men a lot with the hormones, but I mean, it's females as well, from aesthetics to wellness to weight loss to hormones to peptides, whatever. Like, look better, feel better, be healthier. Right there, RejuveMeMedical.com. You can see everything that they do, 13 locations across the state. So wherever you are, it doesn't matter, north, south, east, west, central, doesn't matter where you are in Louisiana, you got a place that you can visit. And their locations are incredible. The people are incredible. RejuveMeMedical.com.
All right, let's go to the phone lines now. Our guy Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, joins us now. Dev, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing? Been a little while.
Yeah,
we've been vacationing.
Vacation. I think I was at the Super Bowl. I don't even know what today is. I got to go to the Combine later tonight. So a lot going on, Dev. A lot going on. But glad to be on the phone with you. And I think you're America's newest hockey fan. If I saw your story right last night.
Yeah, dude. As of 6 a.m. yesterday, bro. What a time, man! Can't wait to watch hockey again in another 4 years.
What a tradition,
man! I tell you what, though, it is one of those sports that you can find your way away from it, and it's been a while. But then, like when there is a game of that magnitude, whenever it's USA, whenever because the Four Nations tournament was the same way for me, like watching USA Canada in a final. So quickly it's kind of like a little bit like soccer for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like you're not watching it, but World Cup time, it's like you are locked in and it's like you're right back in it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it. It's like that soccer feeling. You know what I'm saying? Okay, USA plays today. Like, of course you're going to watch them, but the big difference is we bet at hockey. You know? we just are.
Touche. Yeah.
Even though we hadn't won a gold in 46 years, that's only because Canada, and that's what makes yesterday like so fire. Like, I don't care if you're into hockey, if you're not, whatever, or you're into the United States of America competing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I just don't know many people who aren't. So, I thought it was fine. I mean, you got guys, and we know that hockey guys like lose teeth and stuff, but to just see it on such a grand stage, I mean, come on, man, this guy lost his front two teeth. And he goes and does a presser after the game, and he says, "I am so proud to be an American today. His two front teeth are missing, bro. Like, what more do you want from a human?"
Those two front teeth they had to already been gone because that nerve was showing. If those were like his real front teeth, that nerve was out there. What a tough ass. That is awesome.
I'm pretty sure that's the dude that got hit in the mouth with a hockey stick. I learned it yesterday. They call it a high stick.
Yeah, you get put in the penalty box for that.
Hey, Dev, I know you had to. If you saw it, you had to enjoy the person that put together the difference between hockey players and basketball players with the Anthony Davis in the finger situation.
Right, exactly. I mean, dude, it's like, I mean, you talking about any injury that they deal with in basketball, these dudes in hockey, like, they won't even, like, bring it up. It's not even mentioned. You know, like, hey, dude, like, I swallowed my finger. Like, all right, get out there,
dude. Did you see the White House trolling Canada a little bit yesterday, too?
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's all, I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Like, that's, to me, man, that's why I love sports, and I mean it. Like, I know this is, like, cliche to say and all that stuff, but, like, I really swear by that stuff, dude. Like, that's why I'm so into sports, because it's just something about competing and how it collectively brings everybody together, especially on that United States versus whatever country stage. Like, you just, I don't know, bro. You just can't top that.
Did you lock into Olympics outside of hockey? Because the Olympics to me are so great because you can watch one sport like you said, every 4 years you're watching these sports. You're not picking it up. You're not watching figure skating or curling or anything like that, but you can become an expert in that sport on how to judge it with like the first 2 minutes you watch it. Bobsled, okay, that guy's too high on the edge right there. Curling, you got to sweep. You got to curl that thing. Like you become an expert really fast, and it makes it, those sports, they're simple, but it's also enjoyable for the viewer once every 4 years.
Yeah, so actually those two right there, I'm glad you brought those two up. So the only other sport that I watched, and I watched it for like 5 minutes, was I watched the bobsledding after the game yesterday. Wow. Like, I've seen bobsledding before, but I guess I forget. But to see 4 grown humans just hop into these bobsled compartments, so like, bro, like they just fit, right? Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no problem. There's no problems bro, I can't even get into the truck right. You know what I'm saying? And 4 dudes just get into a bobsled and like, I don't know, man. It's that thing, like, you know, in high school, like, all right, I did track in high school, right? You got to have like certain what do you call it? Like, there's certain things like getting off the line. If you don't get off the line right, you're done, right? Same thing with bobsledding. If you don't push the bobsled the right way, well, guess what? You ain't going to go as fast, you know? So, and then the curling, I just learned about that last night on my show. Somebody called in, hey, man, you saw the curling? I'm like, what do they do? They just, because it's the Winter Olympics, like, what do? They just curl until their arms go dead in the cold? You know, I don't know what's going on here. He's like, no, dude.
Huge biceps.
It's like, I was thinking like Rocky and Rocky IV, you know?
Yeah.
But no, he's like, it's shuffleboard. I'm like, oh, dude. So like at every ball in Metairie.
Okay, speaking of Metairie, a little Metairie. Mardi Gras season. I saw Dev. I saw you were out there, and I don't know how many different cities and different Mardi Gras you hit. I know, obviously, New Orleans, you hit that one, I'm sure, straight on. What was Mardi Gras season like for you?
Yeah, no, I heard Will Helmers on here earlier talking about he went to Thibodeau. Bro, I don't leave New Orleans. I ain't never been to another Mardi Gras. I can't even fathom what it would be like. But, you know, the thing about Mardi Gras is every single one of them, I've said this my whole life, every single Mardi Gras I always leave saying, damn, that was the best Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
That just something about it, man. And this year was no different. This year I went out there Friday night because I live right by, you know, like around City Park, Delgado, stuff like that. And Orleans is where Endymion runs. So I went out there Friday night, and we sat out there till the next morning just to hold down a spot on the neutral ground. And it was so worth it, dude. Like, the whole Endymion day, it was the best Endymion I've ever been a part of. It was just amazing.
So you waited all night just for your spot?
Yeah, I had some dudes running shifts, though, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we were running that thing.
You had some people that knew some people. I got you.
Yeah. It's like, you know, I did the shift from 6 p.m. to around 3 a.m., and then I had some dudes come in for the late night shift from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m., which was the hardest shift. I mean.
Now, do you ever ride? You ever done that before?
When I was a kid, like I rode in the Irish Italian Parade in St. Bernard. I've rode in like a couple other parades, like in Chalmette, but no, I don't like riding in parades because I like being on the ground, like being around I love the socializing, dude.
Yeah.
I'm that dude, like, if I ain't seen somebody in 5-10 years, I'll talk to them for 20 minutes when I say, it's just how I am.
Yeah.
You know, so I like that stuff. And that's what Mardi Gras is. You see so many people from your whole life and stuff, and you can't do that on the float, man. And then you got to worry about, hey, did I throw this person that knows me something? Did I miss them?
Right.
You know, just so much going. I mean, y'all saw Tyler Shuck, bro. I mean, threw 5,000 passes that night, you know?
Hospitalizing people.
Throwing
Hospital
two-seam
balls.
fastballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, these quarterbacks can't help themselves, Dev. They're like, I'm going to show you how strong my arm is every time they get on a Mardi Gras float.
Well, and I respect that about Tyler Shuck because, you know, the evaluation's still on. So that doesn't end. Doesn't end when you're riding on the float, bro. We watching how that spiral's coming out.
You got to be careful, though. Like, throwing a bag of beads like that, it's like throwing a weighted ball. You can get a little tendonitis in the elbow. But hopefully he's all right.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure
he did it a lot,
hurt.
too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he totally embraced Mardi Gras. The only thing somebody didn't tell him is it wasn't like a competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell.
Yeah.
Dude, he was flinging them things.
Life's a competition, Dev.
Yes, it is. Dev, what the hell are you going to do later today, brother? I mean, no RB&R day. Like, what are you going to do today? What do you got planned? I mean, forever, you obviously had a plan on. Well, not a plan really, because you never really knew, but you knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, no, I got 2 guys about to come over here, and yeah, that's what we do in the next few months is really, like I said, man, the YouTube. I got to get better at YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's little things, bro. It's them little things everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
So, you know, just, okay, you go on a live stream. Well, all the things that come with a live stream, you got to promote it. You got to, you know, post something during the live stream. This is all stuff I've never done.
Yeah.
All these years. So it's like, just got to write down all these little things that I wrote down on the dry board and just to tackle them. But I'm confident, man. Like, I mean, look at yesterday, man. I put out a video so genuinely casually about the USA hockey team. And, you know, the video does great, dude. And I'm sitting there, like, about to eat eggs and bacon. And I don't know, bro. It's a different world, dude. It's a different world. If you'd asked me this 10 years ago, I would have been nervous.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know. Now the way that the world's laid out, it's like, you know, I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. I retired the series. You know.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, like, when you talk about that YouTube, like, YouTube's such a powerful tool.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful vehicle for content. Like, just ask my kids. I mean, they are locked in to
Right.
YouTube. Any chance they get, they have their YouTubers that they like to watch. Like, and I know that there's a skill. I think I saw this multiple years ago that Mr. Beast was like, I can take any type of concept and make it in 100 million viewers in like whatever it is. So there's a formula. Like, how do you figure that out? Is it just like trial and error, or you call in other content creators that have kind of figured it out for advice? Like, how are you going about learning it?
Dude, it's like college, right? So, and I've done this for so many years with other things, but you have to like watch what people are doing. For instance, like, I believe Mr. Beast. I don't even watch Mr. Beast like that. I know who he is. I know that what he's created, all that stuff, but I believe him because once you understand that algorithm and how to work it and how to do the little small things, yeah, man, like if you got any talent whatsoever, like it should work out for you. And then the next biggest thing is just showing up, consistency. Okay, like you did it 2 weeks in a row. Okay, well, you got to do it 20. Then you got to do it 200. You know, so it's just, and that's the part that I really understand. But the other part is like that I don't understand is like just the little intricate things. And the only way to learn it, man, is constantly watching YouTube. And, you know, you say YouTube's powerful. I definitely know that because what do I watch the most? I watch YouTube, and I'm 33. You know, imagine these dudes in their early 20s, mid-20s. Like, dude, all these people are fascinated with YouTube.
Yeah.
And there's so many opportunities coming up. Like, I bring up the GTA thing because that's going to be an era where it's going to take over so many, like, what people are looking at for so many months, years, whatever. I mean, GTA's been out for 13 years, and they haven't come out with another one. So once this new one drops, people are going to be fascinated with looking at it. I got to be ready. And that's just one side thing, you know?
My son watches, like, this one guy play Minecraft. And that's all he does. He just plays Minecraft, and he talks in these weird voices. And he's got millions of people that watch these videos. I'm like, my God, what is this? He's building, like, the most generic-looking house out of blocks.
Yeah.
Millions of views.
And I do want to, like, get into, you know, more live streaming. So what I mean by that is, like, not, like, sitting in place live streaming, but, you know, like what you see everybody doing now. It's, like, live Twitch streaming, but not being, like, a D-bag doing it. Like, a lot of these dudes I watch that are, like, live Twitch streaming.
Yeah.
Bro, they're so corny, you know? So just finding, like, a groove with that. You know, I'm going to do skits and stuff like that. A lot of more writing skits and stuff, so.
That's awesome, man. And we look forward to all the new content from our guy, Hold the Mayo, Devin Snow. Good enough to join us every single Monday here on OTB. Dev, we appreciate it, brother. We'll catch up next week.
All right, y'all take care.
All right, and looking forward to all the new things coming out there for Dev. He retired the RBNR series. He did it for 300 straight Mondays. Going to be doing some different stuff here, so be on the lookout for that. All right, before we take a break, I want to remind you about our friends over at Oshner, because when it comes to your health, you want a team that you can trust, and so that's why so many families across Louisiana choose Oshner Health. From primary care to advanced specialty care, Oshner brings together top physicians, innovative technology, and convenient locations all across the state of Louisiana. Whether it's a routine checkup, sports injury care, heart health, or something more serious, they've got you with every step of your journey. And we talk about it all the time. Like, we partnered with them at Elite Training Academy. They've been an incredible partner. It's such a great asset for us to have. And look, that is a full orthopedic clinic right there in front of Elite Training Academy. So you can go see that one off Burbank, or again, one of the many convenient locations across the state of Louisiana. And if you want to find that location, visit Oshner.org to find a provider or schedule that appointment today. Oshner Health, innovating healthcare for all of Louisiana. All right, we'll step away. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench. From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Oh yeah. Alright. Somebody's hiding, it's drowning my icebox.
All right, welcome back in OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. LSU softball did bounce back after having some struggles there in Clearwater. They come back in the midweek. They beat South Alabama. Then in the Purple and Gold Challenge, they take care of Michigan State twice. They beat Howard, and they also beat ULL in a 10-inning game, 2-1. So LSU finds their winning ways again, and they've got McNeese coming up tomorrow night. I believe that's going to be in Lake Charles. So that's what the softball team has coming up on their schedule. So a nice bounce-back week for them after struggling down there in Clearwater. For the baseball team, they are going to come back and play against McNeese as well, but this one will be in Baton Rouge tomorrow night, and hopefully we can actually watch that one.
Sweet, that'd be cool to be able to watch. I'm trying my best, guys. It's hard when I can't watch. Taylor, you got to be like losing it over the chat right now. We're talking yard stuff.
I know. There's just too much to get into. I don't have time.
I got back in from the mountains on Friday. I look in my yard, and it was like 80 degrees, and all of a sudden things are green. Things are starting to get green around here. Things are starting to grow. Saw a lot of weeds popping up. Hadn't seen in a couple of months. We're talking weed and feed in the chat. So what's do you only mow, or do you get aggressive with the whole lawn care situation?
I mow with weed eat. I don't use a ton of fertilizer. Like, my grass is always really green, but mine's still dead right now. It's kind of patchy, so I'm pretty sure whoever had the house before me, like, planted 2 different kinds of grass, because one section of mine right by the driveway grows way quicker than the rest. So what I've been doing is just weed eating the green area, let the dead area grow up. Then I'm going to just cut it all at once after it rains. Because
don't act like you don't know exactly what type of grass it is.
I have no idea. I don't know types of grass, but
sure,
like
bud.
If you cut now,
do you even yard work, bro?
If I cut now, it's so dry. Like, the grass is dead. The next layer is just going to be dead underneath it, and it's not going to get any water either. So I normally wait till it rains, a few days after, cut it, then it'll be green underneath. So I haven't been cutting. I've just been kind of weed eating right now.
Pretty sure 98% of my yard is just weeds. Very little grass. Kids don't know any different, though. A lot of clovers. How about you, Jake? Weed and feed?
I don't know. Do we have grass out there? Yes. Is there weeds? Sure. Do I need to spray them? Yes. Gotcha.
You spray them?
Yeah.
What do you spray
A
with?
little Roundup.
A little Roundup?
Yeah.
Oh, you just got a little squirt.
Yeah. You got a big yard.
Yeah.
A lot of space there for you, bud.
Yeah. That's why most of it is weeds, because real expensive to put the grass in.
Why did you get on this conversation?
I don't know. We were talking weed and feed in the chat. People were asking for tips. So I was assuming Taylor had a lot to say about
He did
this.
not.
No.
But he didn't. He doesn't even know what type of grass. He doesn't even know if it's St. Aug.
I just kind of maintain it and cut it when it gets high, Matt.
I think you might be an overrated lawn keeper.
Probably.
Golly, overrated.
It's fun.
Thank goodness. I don't even think you're affected by me saying that either, which proves the point a little bit.
Again, I know my limitations. We were talking about it last week. Like, Alondra was talking about like what she wanted to give up for Lent, and I was like, I don't participate in Lent. I use the excuse that I'm not Catholic, and it's like I'm glad I'm not, because I couldn't make it. I'm kind of weak-minded when it comes to that. I know my limitations.
Okay.
I tried to do weed and feed one time. It's a couple years ago, because I think if I certainly I have a like you said, it's a big yard, so a lot. But if you get the spreader, so I bought the spreader. Put the weed and feed in the top of it, and I start like walking around, spreading it around. Not really know what I'm doing. I'm following the directions on the back. I was never taught how to do this, so I'm just trying to teach myself as we go. And I'm about 8 feet into spreading it out, and it hits like a little bump in the yard, falls over. All of it just falls into one pile in the yard, burns it up. Nothing grew in that one spot for about 2 years. So I'm sitting, it's like a big pile on the grass. I'm like, do I pick it up? Do I just like embrace it and just water it and just let it melt into the ground? I don't know what to do here.
And you thought Taylor was going to give you the take.
I
He has
did.
nothing.
Nothing.
I got nothing on that, bud.
Sad. All right, we are going to take our last break of the show. We're going to get to some of your questions inside the Bayou 4 chat when we come back. We'll Ask the Bench to close it out here on a Monday morning.
Off the bench.
All right, if you've been thinking about upgrading your backyard, now is the time. Russell Pool Company has been helping families across South Louisiana design and build custom pools that turn your house into the spot everybody wants to be at. So they take your design, like your idea, and they can customize whatever you dream of. Now, if you're still looking for ideas, you still want to maybe get a little bit of here, a little bit of there, and put it all together, russellpools.com is a great asset for you because you can kind of see what they've done already here throughout the state of Louisiana. So you can go check them out today. Start building your backyard paradise. Russell Pool Company, russellpools.com.
That's right, Russell Pools, the name you think of when you think of the highest quality custom pools in Louisiana. They've been doing it a long time. Chris Anderson, new ownership over there. They have really taken this thing and run. They are doing incredible things. They got 2 landscape architects on staff. So if you just think of it, if you see it on Instagram, wherever you see it, they can draw it up, they can engineer it, they can build it, they can maintain it. They are awesome at everything pools. Right there, russellpools.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. I want to remind you about our friends over at Gulf Coast Office Products. Running a business is hard enough. Your technology shouldn't slow you down. And that is where Gulf Coast Office Products comes in. For years, GCOP has helped businesses across Louisiana work smarter with managed IT services, copiers, printers, document management, and office technology solutions tailored to fit your company. Their local team doesn't just install equipment, they support you every step of the way to keep your office running effectively and securely. Less downtime, better workflow, real local service. See how they can help your business today at gcopnet.com. Again, that's gcopnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products, the smart solution for your office. All right, let's get to some of your questions inside the Bayou 4 chat. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Does Tay-Tay even own a lawnmower?
Yeah, 2.
I'll try to make it up now.
You've been exposed.
You've been exposed. Fraudulent behavior with the lawn situation.
This is what it is, guys.
You don't even know what kind of grass you have in your yard.
It's green.
My God. I even know.
Ask the Bench. Player you're most excited to watch at the Combine?
Would have been Tyron Montgomery.
No doubt.
Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker, Texas Tech. Because sometimes we try to be the smartest guy in the room, and they're going to try to pick apart his game and his athletic ability and his times and all blah, 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 blah. The guy's a football player. You put the guy in the middle of your defense as an off-the-ball linebacker, he's going to make 100 tackles and be a great captain on your team one day. Don't overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Guy like that's who I'm looking forward to watching.
All the LSU guys. Don't really care about anybody else.
All right, give me one non-LSU guy.
Couldn't do it.
You just went to the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
Give me one.
Alacant Fields.
There you go. Thank you. Alondra Tay-Tay, do y'all have somebody you're going to be watching, paying attention to closely?
Eric McAllister, TCU wide receiver.
All right.
He came up with some big-time plays and in big-time moments for him last year. Like, I mean, sure, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. It's not insane, but he was good when they needed him, really, for 2 years.
All right. Alondra?
Yeah, just any of the wide receivers. Just see what
Chris Hilton
Saints
might
are
have
gonna
the
need.
fastest 40. I mean, an LSU receiver might have Barryon Brown might have the fastest 40.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Just trying to see who the Saints should get.
Mendoza's not throwing either, huh?
No, nobody throws anymore.
They don't?
No.
No, they all throw out their pro days.
Yeah, I mean, I get it for like the top guy.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. Anyone ever slice up chicken in red beans instead of sausage? No.
No, I don't do red beans.
I love red beans and sausage together.
Beans are trash.
I mean, I do like
What?
the chicken.
You don't like beans?
Wait, you don't like red beans?
No,
I
no.
didn't like
I love
any beans.
I love every bean. Green, navy,
I like lima beans.
kidney, lima.
They're all trash.
of them. What? Oh, yeah.
terrible
Guy from Texas. Nerd.
I like chicken, though.
All right. We love you. Same time, same place tomorrow. Enjoy your day.
Safe travels.
Off the bench.